Hi, I'm Cheryl Najafi with Cheryl Style, and I'm all about dependable, easy, just get in the kitchen recipes. And my butternut squash recipe is one of the easiest. 5 ingredients, it takes you 5 minutes, and you're in and out. You're literally going to just cut up 2 squash, about 4 pounds, into cubes. Add a little bit of butter or olive oil or coconut oil, whatever you're into these days. This is about 1/4 cup. And then 1/2 cup of chopped onions. Choose the frozen cut up of onions if you want, just whatever is easiest. Make sure you coat all of your squash in the oil or butter, and then add a little bit of salt and cracked pepper. But then I have a couple of secret ingredients. I mean, this recipe is so good that my son even texted me saying, "Mommy, can you make those squash thingies again?" My 2 secret ingredients, and I don't have one of them. It is brown sugar. That's what you say, mise en place is not in place. None of my stuff is in place, and I can't even get the thing open. Okay, so I'm going to add just a little bit of brown sugar, because the brown sugar is not to make it sweet. It's about 2 tablespoons. It's not to make it sweet. It's actually to coat it so that it starts to caramelize. And I know oftentimes we think of that as a pretty fancy term, but if you look at these ones that I already have done, this is the caramelization. It just has that nice golden crust on the outside. So the sugar's gonna help the squash get there. And then I'm going to actually bring my squash, sounds like a drum roll. I'm actually gonna bring my squash over to my cookie sheets. And now I'm typically all about trying to use fewer dishes so I don't have to worry about the cleanup. But for this recipe, it is totally worth having to wash this extra pan, because when the squash set too close to each other, they actually will steam each other and you won't get this type of caramelization on the bottom. So I'm gonna spread these out, make sure my onions kind of sit on top. And now it's gonna give all of these some room to breathe, so to speak. And so my second secret ingredient that I actually do have on my island is my red pepper flakes. And what this does for it is just a little bit of heat is going to make the flavor just pop in your mouth. So if the higher you hold it over the squash, the more you can control how much goes on. And you don't need very much unless you like it spicy. Just enough, maybe 1 or 2 flakes per cube to bring out that great flavor. This is a perfect dish to have around the holidays. It just feels like fall, smells like fall, and I just love it. I mean, I'm telling you, I would not have gotten that text from my son if it weren't just the best. Okay, so I'm gonna pop these into a 400, 425 degree oven, so really hot, for about 40 to 45 minutes. So look at these. Aren't these like the most yummy fall vegetables that you could serve? For more tips, tricks, and ideas, go to cherylstyle.com. Make sure you like this if you love it. Subscribe to my channel, and I would love to read your comments below. Here's to fall. So good.